Okay, so we should... Okay, we're back. So let me make sure the audio's... Oh. Let me make sure the audio's working. Hello? What the fuck is happening? Why are you being annoying? Hello? Why does it keep doing that? It keeps telling me the stream's ended when it's clearly not. Stop shooting! She heals! Seriously, Twitch is pissing me off. Genuinely, Twitch is, like, pissing me off right now. Is this gonna be the part where Plorp gets pissed off? Is that what we're gonna call it? Okay. So here's what I'm thinking for the first 10 minutes of this stream. I think I upload it as part, like, 4.1, the part where Plorp is muted. And we just treat it as a separate stream. That way, if anyone is curious, they can watch the part where I'm muted. Okay. But anyway, hello everybody, welcome back to Dread Delusion. As you can see, we got a skeleton friend. That's the kind of idea that Nomura would have, but unlike Nomura, I'm not willing to put in effort to make my content, like, watchable. Okay, so here's what my history with editing, right? In high school, I had you also do get to hear my T story again. It's not particularly exciting, but because you didn't get to hear it, that means I get to generate content out of it. Hang on, what story was I about to tell? Yeah, my history with editing. So in high school, I got my first ever final that was be creative and make a song or movie or whatever about the topic. And chat, can I tell you something? I fucking hate finals that say be creative and make whatever you want. I hate them. I would much rather have just like a straight paper or a test. You know, something I can like study for or just write in 3 hours. I hate having to like stop and learn new programs for this fucking final and come up with something that's unique and hasn't been done and also show it to a group of strangers. I'm an anxious little guy. You know? I don't want to have to do that shit. But anyway, I had to do that. And I made a parody of the Shin song New Slang about the, I think it was the 15th Amendment is what mine was on. And when it opened, because I edited it, I didn't mean to do that. So I edited it, I saved it, and when I opened it in class, what I discovered, how do I cast spells again? Okay, what I discovered is that the program I was using at the time, HitFilm, if you didn't have a license, put a very loud beeping noise over everything and covered the screen in purple triangles. It was literally unwatchable, and it was in front of the entire class. It was just me singing very quietly while this ear-piercing screech came through the speakers. It was like borderline unwatchable. I think I got an F. And then when COVID started and we started streaming, I edited one part of Resident Evil. Second funniest prank by HitFilm ever? What's the first? Anyway, my second time editing was Resident Evil. So I edit the video and I upload it, and someone just said, this part's not as funny. Someone just said, hey man, I actually think you should just upload the VODs. So I was like, okay, whatever, and then I proceeded to not upload VODs at all because I kept forgetting. Being bought out and shut down by some AI art company, that's rough. So we brought it back recently, and I kind of want to learn how to edit, but every time I sit down and I look at these 3-hour videos, I'm like, do I have to? I mean, I already have all these VODs. And that's why I don't edit my videos. I probably should, because this kind of long-form content isn't really like, you know, isn't really very, this kind of content isn't really watched by people, if that makes sense. Most people only watch VODs of streamers they already like. Just do a best of cap, we could do that. But anyway, this kind of content is really only consumed by people who are already fans, right? People don't just go and watch Artsdarva stream, or stream VODs, because because they come across them. They watch his vlogs because they already know who he is, and they kind of want the background noise. That being said, I don't really care. Like, yeah, I care about growth. I think it's cool to, you know, I think it's fun to have more people here. But also, like, you know, I'm streaming Dread Delusion. If I cared about growth, I'd still be playing Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight is weird because it has a lot of pseudo growth, if that makes sense. Let me explain. So when you play Dead by Daylight, it's pretty common for people to have TTV in their name to tell everyone they're live. What tends to happen because of this isn't people come by, check you out, and stay. What almost always happens is people come by, say GG, drop a follow, and then leave, and they never come back to your channel. Which, you know, that's fine for subscriber number go up. But they're not really following you. You know, they don't really come to every stream or anything. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I just want to play Dread Delusion. I like this game. This game fucking rocks. A key found on an Iberian conductor will open the doors of an auto coach. What the hell's an auto coach? I mean, I assume it's a car. However, now that we're on break, I'm thinking about adding a third stream day on Sunday. I mentioned this earlier, but I'm thinking we might do Smite Sundays. Because I got kind of back into Smite 2. It's my rebound game, because Dead by Daylight has betrayed me. I can't play Dead by Daylight anymore. If they fix every single issue I have with the game... Oh. What killed me? God damn it, we're back at the beginning! No! Ugh. Okay. Anyway, if, also, I'm drinking a nice vanilla bourbon tea tonight. It doesn't actually have bourbon in it. It tastes like bourbon, though. That is good. Shout out to the New Mexico Tea Company for rocking. But yeah, but I've been playing a lot of Smite, and I've noticed that the streaming category is surprisingly small. Not that many people are actually playing Smite 2. Because they announced Smite 2 and they released it, right? And Smite 2 is a better game than Smite 1. It looks better, it runs better. You know, they have a better engine. It was a jump from Unreal 3 to Unreal 5, so it's a pretty noticeable difference. However, they launched the game with only like 10 of their 130 or so gods. The roster is so much smaller than the first game. So a lot of people just can't be asked to come back. It's kind of like what Overwatch did when they launched Overwatch 2, except it's not Overwatch 2. Hang on, where's my... I had my pen with me. Where did I put that thing? Where did I put that thing? Spit on that thing. Haktua. No. Chat, I almost had a fucking heart attack. Can I tell you? I'm looking for my pen and I placed my DS down and it almost slid off the fucking table. The Benjamin Franklin? Yeah, I don't know where I put it. I guess I don't really need it. But, you know, I'm on break, officially, kind of. God, I can't figure out where I put it. God, I can't figure out where I put it. Oh, I was sitting on it. I found it. Yeah, I'm kind of officially on break. I have one more final. So I had 3 finals. 2 of them were for chemistry, which is kind of fucked up. Can we talk about that? Like, why? Why do I need 2 chemistry finals? Just give me one big one. I know it's technically 2 classes, but they're 2 classes that you take at the same time. Just make it one big fucking final. And you're probably like, oh, they probably covered different things. No. I took the same test twice. Not the exact same test, obviously, but it was the exact same material. I have no idea where we're going, dude. I'm so tired. But my last class is in is in psychology. That's my last final. And you know what I've learned about psychology over the past semester? I've learned that Sigmund Freud really wanted to fuck his mom. That's like his entire theory of the mind, is that everyone wants to sleep with their mom. Which feels like a self-report, right? Yeah, it's like he was like such a weird fucking guy. Even so, a bunch of different psychologists have ideas of how people develop. You know, some of them split them into different ages. One guy split them into body types, which is kind of weird. Sigmund Freud split them into the oral stage, the anal stage, the penile stage. The dude was obsessed. He was a gooner. Yeah, exactly. It's fucking self-report. He wanted to bang his mom. That's what I've learned about chemistry. Yeah, there are some guys that theory of the mind was that it was dependent on your body. They had like mind/body types. So it was like people are tall and lanky, that means they're nerdy. People are fat, that means they're kind of nice and a bit shy. You know, it is very surface level observations that definitely shouldn't be taken seriously. Oh my god, and the Myers and Briggs test, the one that I had to take in high school, the most accurate personality test in the world, or whatever, I learned was made by two people who weren't even psychologists. They just made it. They just made it and said, this is it. This is how everyone's personalities should be classified. And everyone just kind of accepted it. Yeah, they were writers. They were not scientists. They based the personality types off another scientist's personality types, except they added a bunch of new ones. Isn't that fucking crazy? Where are we going? I am so lost. I've just been wandering around yapping. I have no fucking idea where we're supposed to go. Sorry, I got kind of quiet because I wanted to listen to the music. The music in this game is really good. By the way, out of curiosity, is the audio completely fine now, me and the game? Game is still quiet. Okay. I can turn that up. That means the game's probably been quiet for a little while. Hang on. That might be a little better. Yeah, that's probably better. There's a bridge up there. Man, I can't believe I was fucking muted. Be gone, bot. Man, I feel like there have been so many more bots online since AI really took off. It's annoying. So when it comes to AI, I think there are actually genuinely cool uses for it, right? Not for like generative AI, obviously. There's really no use for that. I'm fast as fuck, yeah. But like, you know, as like, you know, upgrades to like Google Assistant and such. You know, as a tool that can organize papers very quickly. There's a lot of good uses for AI, but everyone chooses to use them for stupid shit like spamming YouTube comments. Dude, I genuinely don't know where we're supposed to go. I'm completely lost. Like, everyone's using this actually kind of cool technology the worst way possible. Have we been over here? Yes. We have. Where the fuck are we supposed to go? Okay, I'm gonna go back through the... Oh. Oh. We're gonna go back this way. I'm gonna see if there's a... if we missed something. There might be another path we can go. Maybe over here? I think we came from this way. Where are we? Oh, I think we're supposed to go over there. Yeah, that must be it. It must be over there. I remember we're chasing Vela. Yeah, we've already been over here, right? Yeah, I remember that. The rare Plorp actually remembers something. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I think that's where we're heading. I'm sorry I'm completely lost in this part of the game, chat. But, you know, we'll find our way. We always do. We're good at video games. I be gaming. Did anyone else have a bunch of, like, gamer shirts when they were a kid? I played a lot of video games, so a bunch of family members, like my mom and some extended family, got me these shirts that were like, I would do my homework, but I'm gaming! You know? Like, I saw an image of one of those the other day, and that kind of came flooding back. Or I had one that said, eat, sleep, game. And then they all had this really ugly, like, 90s-esque art style. I've already been over here. Where the hell are we supposed to go? Did we come from up there? Or did we come from over here? We have not been over here yet. What is this? You fuck off. You remember that one? You remember Eat, Sleep, Game? Yeah, like I said, I had a couple. Are we back at the beginning? Oh yeah, we just opened up a shortcut back there. Nice. So I guess we must be going the right way? So let's sleep to get our stamina back. Man, I think we're almost done with this game. I have a feeling that we're in one of the we're in like the last area. If anything, I think we might get through this area and then have a big finale where we go back to another area. But I don't think we have much longer for this game. I have a feeling that our time with Dread Delusion may be coming for an end. At least on stream. I genuinely might replay this off stream. This game fucking rocks. After this one, we're going to start in a old Japanese game called Mizura Falls. Mizura Falls was critically panned at the time for being so realistic that it was basically impossible to beat without a walkthrough. Like, you can only save when your character is tired. Because you have to go to sleep to save, and your character won't go to sleep if they're not tired. And also, you're on a time limit. You only have like 4 or 5 hours to beat the game, I think. I don't know much else about it. But we're gonna play Mitsura Falls next. I really wish this area had a map. Can I tell you, chat? Can I tell you? This area is fucking annoying, and I really wish we had a map. I had a lot of weird shirts when I was a kid, because like when you're a kid, your parents choose your clothes. But what's more is I'm kind of surprisingly hard to, or at least I've been told I'm kind of hard to get presents for. So a lot of the time, people will just default to shirts. Like I had this one shirt I got as a Christmas gift a few years ago, when I was in like 2016, and it was Deadpool, and it said, "Oh, I'm sorry, did I offend you?" And let me tell you, chat, that thing sat in my closet for like 5 years. I didn't wear that thing. I wore that thing once. One time, on accident. I accidentally brought it on vacation with me and didn't have another shirt. Mister, don't give me any presents? Yeah, but people give me presents anyway, and then they tell me I'm hard to shop for. But I don't know, just give me some tea, I guess. That's easy. I'm not a very complicated man. You know what I asked for this year? You know what my Christmas wish this year is? I want a cup that keeps my drinks hot, so I can make tea in the morning and take it to work with me. Where the fuck are we supposed to go? I am so lost. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the beginning, and we're gonna see if we can find another way to go. You mean a thermos? No, not a thermos. It has to be smaller, because I'm not gonna be making like, 10, 20 liters of tea. I'm gonna be making like a cup of tea and taking it with me. Because I already have a really nice water bottle, but you're not supposed to put hot drinks in it. It's just a water bottle. It's only for water. Why just a cup to take to work? Because I have a lot of tea that's caffeinated, and I'm old, so I can't drink too much caffeine anymore late at night. So that would give me a good excuse to make tea and coffee in the morning. I kind of overdid it, chat. For whatever reason, like a month or two ago, I started hyperfixating on tea. Well, not hyperfixating, but just buying a lot of it. I'm an addict now. And now I have too much. Straight up, I have too much tea. So I'm trying to remember where we went last time, because we figured out where we were supposed to go last time, but we turned around and left because we still hadn't found the filtration mask. But now we have the filtration mask, so we really need to figure out where the fuck we went. I remember that we went somewhere that had the Emberian. She was standing outside of one of these tunnels. And then from there, we found another tunnel, and that one had the Endless Woman standing outside of it. I don't remember her name. But I don't think I'm particularly hard to shop for. That's my point. You're really struggling to get me something? Get me like a DS game. I have a DS. I like the DS. People port such weird shit to the 3DS. So obviously the 3DS isn't being updated anymore. Right? They aren't releasing games for it, and they aren't releasing updates to games. This means that people can really do whatever the fuck they want on the 3DS. And boy, are they. You have, like, someone ported ChatGPT. You can open ChatGPT on your fucking 3DS. I don't know. I can't think of a single situation where you would need ChatGPT, but you don't have a phone. Is this where we came from? I'm genuinely unsure if this is... No, this is not where we came from. Or, like, people have ported all the FNAF games except Sister Location. For Sister Location, only Night 2's been ported. This is promising, because we have not been over here yet. I know where we are. I do. Yeah, I know exactly when and where we are now, kind of. But more importantly, this part of the map we have not been to yet in this stream, I don't think. I don't think. Have we been over here already? I don't know. I don't know, chat. I'm still lost. Wait, no, I don't think we have. I think we were over there at one point, but I don't think we've been over here yet. At least this stream. So, progress? Question mark? Maybe? Yeah, we were over there. That's the area that we kept walking around in a circle in for like 20 minutes. Okay, so we found that area, but this also seems to be a dead end. Oh wait, we can go this way. To the lower part of that area we walked around in a circle in for 20 minutes? Can you fuck off? I'm looking for the passage. But yeah, anyway, yeah, they've ported like ChatGPT, they ported Nazi Zombies, Call of Duty Nazi Zombies to the 3DS. Surprise, surprise, it plays like fucking garbage. But like, it's zombies. You can genuinely play Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies on your fucking 3DS. Oh! Holy shit! Progress! I am so sorry that we walked around in a circle for 36 minutes. I really am. You know? Because I think we passed by this lift multiple times, and I assumed it wouldn't work, because we... Usually, to use a lift, you have to find the other side. You might port your future games 3DS? You can! They just can't be too powerful. They have to be, like... on the weaker end of PS1. Because the 3DS actually can run a few PS1 games, but, well, I don't know if it has to be on the weaker end. The point is, 3DS can't run that many PS1 games, but it can run PS1 games. Like, I have Final Fantasy VII on mine. Why was there, like, a cutscene there? 3DS is 2 times stronger than a PS2, but to emulate a game, your system needs to be 10 times stronger than the console generally. Oh, heck of a view from up here, eh, Confessor? Like one of those fancy Beyond landscape paintings, slurped some bad mushroom stew and painted the fever dream. We're in luck. Do you see that city in the distance? That's where these auto coaches should take us. From there, it should be a leisure stroll to the cradle. Another thing I'd like to apologize about is I give these characters voices, but I can never remember what they are between streams. I'm sure I've given that character a different voice every single time I've talked to him. 10,000 toffee-chewing, blistery, confounded fiddling sticks! Frog me backwards with a blinking battle axe. Having trouble? You do look like you could use some help. Please accept my profound apologies for the delay. This is quite the most advanced machine I've ever encountered. I'm not accustomed to this degree of obstinacy. I've managed to restore motive power, but these security measures are startling in their elegance. I can only guess the Iberians consider the auto coach network to be of great strategic value. Okay, so that little expedition where we walked around for 36 minutes, we found the auto coach key. I think we're about to need that to revolve around some sort of key. Never fear. Dude, I have the key. That would be cheating. Oh, he doesn't want the key. Hello. There's no time to tarry, Confessor. Let's hurry and get on that auto coach. I found the key. You are a spoil sport, you know that? I would have gone it working without the key. All I needed was another hour, possibly 2, 7 at most. Are we on a train? Man, this game fucking rocks. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to convince anyone to play this one, but I think this is one of my favorite games. It's so good. The vibe is immaculate. As much as I liked Lunacid, I think I like this one a little more. I think this game feels a bit more, I don't know. I just enjoy it more. They're both really good. I don't even know why I'm comparing them. This one's more like Morrowind, while Lunacid is more like Kingsfield and Shadow Tower. I have Shadow Tower on my 3DS. It's a PS1 game by FromSoft. I played like 5 minutes of it. It took me a little bit to get past the first room. I managed to, though. But, like, okay, so I played like 5-10 minutes of it. I can immediately see where Lunacid comes from. All of the jank from Lunacid is 100% present in Shadow Tower. All of it. Which, you know, is obviously on purpose. But I played it for a little bit and I was like, damn, this really is just like Lunacid. For real, for real. I think the main difference, though, is the controls. Lunacid has nice modern controls. Shadow Tower has awful old controls. And it's even worse on the 3DS. So for the new 3DS, they decided instead of giving it a second analog stick like they should have, they instead added a little C stick that's like super tiny. And it kind of sucks. Like, it's fine sometimes, but, you know, yeah, that's how you move the camera in Minecraft, is with this little stick that barely moves. It's sensitive, but it doesn't really move. I'm gonna summon a skeleton friend. Hang on, I think I just remembered where that thing that let us summon an extra skeleton, I think I just remembered where it's from. Wasn't it in the store in the Endless area? Should we go back and check? Can I just, like... Guys, he's stuck. He's fucking stuck. What a loser. Dumbass. What a dork. It doesn't look like we can refresh our poison, by the way. I want to go back to the endlessness and see if I'm right, and that's where the thing is. I think we can go back through the area we came from, I think. Am I going the right way? Or am I moving forward? I don't really want to move forward if we can avoid it. Well, we hit a dead end anyway. That must be where we're supposed to go right there. I want to go back to the endless area. It'll be a quick 20-minute adventure, in and out. All we're gonna do is check the shop. We'll be fast. Wait, is this where we came from? I'm so confused. There are enemies here, so this can't be where we came from. You know what? Wait. I think it's over here. Is this where we came from? No, there are enemies over here. This can't be where we came from. Oh. I'm suddenly very scared. Where the hell did we come from? I did not realize that we could not teleport out here. Did we come from up here? Is this where we came from? Oh, okay. Cool, 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 cool. That scared me so badly. Okay, so we can come out that mirror, and then I think we go this way, right? Oh. Yeah, now we're back down here. Okay. Well, be fast. Quick 20-minute adventure in and out, and then we'll be right back to the area below. How do we get down? Hang on. Wait a minute. How do we get down? Can we get down? What if I do this? We don't take fall damage as long as I have that up. Or we do, but we can't die. Okay. Okay, we're good. Ow. So here's what we do. We're going to run to the endlessness. We're going to be very quick. We're going to run to the endlessness, and then we're going to teleport back. We should have the means to do so. I really hope I didn't just softlock us. That would be so sad. There's no way. They definitely thought about people wanting to go back. But, you know, pray anyway, chat, because maybe they didn't. And since the game is already auto-saved, just, you know, keep your prayers in mind, chat. We might need them. Oh. Where the fuck? Shut up. You know what else we never did? Chat, I just realized we never did the last of the Ghost Girl quest. Maybe we should, since we're, you know, not on the... No, I said quick 20-minute adventure. We're taking a quick 20-minute adventure just to see if the endlessness has this very specific item I want. I think the endless was over here somewhere, right? Is that it right there? Where are we? Okay, yeah, we just keep going this way. You hostile? Hello? The fuck? Who are you? Who is this guy? You know what? Whatever. I wasted our speed talking to him. I don't know. Who was that guy? He just wasn't attacking us. I mean, not to be rude, but he looked hostile. That's how I feel when people look at me on the bus. They look hostile. Shut up! I've already helped you over here. Okay, please have the item I need. Please tell me this was not a wasted trip. We came so far and potentially softlocked ourselves. Please tell me this was not a wasted trip. Because I distinctly remember there was an item that gave us 2 skeleton summons. I imagine it was over here because this is the death area. But, you know, just, you know, hopefully we aren't softlocked. That's all we can really hope for. Because it didn't really occur to me we might not be supposed to jump down until I was falling. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe this is a bad idea and I shouldn't be doing it. Was it over here? Was it you? Did you sell it? House deed. Yes, slow. Summoner's Earring. Allowing its wearer to summon an additional skeleton in battle. Now, let's pray this works. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, there's an elevator. Okay, there's an elevator. We are not soft locked. My heart dropped for a second. I was so scared. Okay, that means we can do whatever we want outside of the Earth area. What do we want to unequip for the Summoner's Earring? Probably this one. Wait. Oh, is it one of these? Oh, shit. Which of these do we want to unequip? Open your eyes as a mystery. I don't know what that does. I don't know what the Leech of Truth does. So I guess we go Summoner Earrings? Over that? The Mysteries of the Unseen and the Illusionary at a small ongoing cost to your mana. I don't really know what that means. That's the problem. Because it didn't... Okay. Because it didn't help us find the illusion. Okay. We are back. And now, we can summon 2 skeletons. Yeah, plus this has an... I didn't notice, but this has an ongoing cost to your mana? What does that mean exactly? Oh, that was the wrong one. Oh! This one's got a lady in it. Alright, gamers. Let's get this bread. You know what playing all these single-player games has made me remember? I love going fast. It kind of makes me feel alive, if that makes sense. Hang on. Oh, there's a lock bug. Okay. God damn it. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. You know there's a fucking 1 in 6 chance, or a 3 in 6 chance we don't lose the lockpick? I can't believe we didn't roll a single 3. Oh, that's good. We got Emberian Ore. We got some Death's Kiss, or Death's Veil, rather. Okay, we do take more damage now, so we need to be careful. Oh my god, that's awesome! We have 2 skeletons! Let's call them Tom and Jerry. I think we already named one of them like Steve or something, but he's Tom now, and or Jerry. I don't know the difference. I can't tell. All skeletons kind of look the same, you know? Can I go up here? I cannot. Oh, but there's an enemy here. Get their ass! Get their ass! I love my skeletons. Where do we... we did not come from this way. This way looks like it has a locked door? No, that's not locked. I don't think. What is this? What is this? Ah, welcome, patron. Please take your seat. The show will begin shortly. Cipher network severed. Power generators offline. City population 5? No. This is impossible. Yeah, everyone here is very much dead. Everyone? But 500,000 souls dwell here. 500,000 gone? This makes no sense. What of the rest of the Iberian Empire? Why have they not sent aid? Yeah, the Iberians are dead. The planet surface is nothing but ash. That's impossible. To bring down the Empire would require an event of colossal destruction. Something more powerful than a god. Then the naysayers were right. The cradle was cursed, and those cipher scribes brought naught but doom. The cradle. That's what what's her name's after. You can see it outside. Part ship, part laboratory. The best and the brightest have been toiling away at it for years. It is a marvel of cipher science, supposed to usher in a new age of human advancement. It is said to hold an entity of staggering power. What's inside of it? That is a question many want to know, but the supervisors have it under lock and key. Clearance is for Class A individuals only. Whispers have slipped from the symposium that they are constructing something with terrible potential that can remake the world anew. For spreading such rumors, I would normally be destroyed, but I suppose my supervisor is in no position to do so. I have another question. Yeah, what about the city? Third largest city in the Iberia and the 6th largest of the wider empire. It was a city known for its scientific prowess. Every day, thousands of people clogged the auto coach networks. It was said the city will prosper for 1,000 years. What are you? Forgive my surprise, I've never been asked such a question. I'm an avatar of the Iberian Empire, a construction of cipher designed to simulate a human personality. Now I run the amphitheater. I was selected for my love of knowledge and drama. For my love and knowledge of drama. I have memorized 100 plays and can perform them by visualizing a cast of actors. I have recited profundities on death and mortality 1,000-fold, yet I do not feel ready. Yeah, I better get going. Bye. I hope you feel better about the entire Iberian Empire being wiped out. I guess my skeletons have names. Their names are Toxic Fume and Tomeworm. And those aren't, like, bad names. I kind of like them. I vibe with Tomeworm. Is this a shortcut down, or is this progress? I think this is progress. This area doesn't look familiar. It has to load every single time all of these guys appear next to us. I think it wants us to talk to them all. These are deplorable slums of the Iberian underclass. Many think every Iberian must have lived like a king, but they built their sprawling cities from the blood and sweat of the poor. Damn, is the villain capitalism again? Oh, I can take her with me! Awesome! Let's go, friend! Let's go kick some motherfucking ass! What's this? Nothing, it's a dead end. Where are my skeletons? Where are my skeletons? They're just like gone. Maybe I need to summon them again or something? Oh, I can have more than 2? We need to get mana soon. Nah. I'd win. I'd win the sniper fight. What hit me? Oh, I might win the sniper fight. It's kind of close. It's closer than I'd like it to be. Got him. Whew. Stamina potion. Mana potion, that's always useful. We are very low on health. Which is very scary. If we get hit a single time, I think we're dead. Amberian! Where are you? Help me! There are fucking ghosts over there. Go kick their ass. Okay. It took her a while to understand what was happening, but she's helping us now. Got him. I can't take her with me. As a child, I would stare down the verdant, past the clouds below, to the shimmering ocean of light that was the Iberian Empire. I believe that every man, woman, and child must have gone to bed with a full belly. It's strange to see that, in fact, they had their serfs and peasants just the same. If I tell you to go away, can I take you with me instead? No. That would have been really cool. Yeah, let's join arms and fight together. It looks like the Endless Girl doesn't want to come with me. Shit. How far back are we going? We are all the way back here. That is a brutal run. We're pretty close to another delusion. I think we were close to a shortcut when we fell. Damn, this place is ruined, huh? Get that. We really need to stop her from getting the cradle, huh? She's gonna do this everywhere if we don't. I'm the only one who can do it. Because everyone else is incompetent. I'm not fighting you, I don't feel like it. It is so liberating being able to skip fights. I've been playing Dragon Quest VII a lot, just because I have it. You know, I'm like 17 hours in, and you're punished so hard for skipping fights because it's a JRPG. Dude, I don't even skip fights often. Oh, we're back at the beginning. I don't even skip fights often, and I still feel like I've fallen so behind in levels. I'm getting my ass kicked in the dungeon I'm in. And I can't even, like, leave and do something else. See, that's the thing. I don't mind having to grind if I can just leave and do something else. You know? But if you're, like, trapped in a dungeon and then it turns out you're underleveled and you can't just fuck off and do something else, then it feels horrible. And that's not just, like, a JR... Well... That's mostly a JRPG thing, because those are, that's the kind of game you grind levels in, right? But, you know, it's, it kind of sucks. It's something I'm gonna have to get used to. I've been trying to play more JRPGs just because I have a mobile console, so, and that's probably the best way to play a JRPG. You know, you can just take your phone out or your game out, you can play for like, you know, 20-30 minutes, and then you can put it away when you're off the bus or when you're out of the dentist waiting room. This is probably the best way to play JRPGs. Was Emberian back here? No, is she where I died? She might be. These enemies are still gone, so probably. Why are these enemies gone? We slept. Shouldn't they have respawned? This means it's locked, right? Yeah, we have to open it from the other side. Can you come with me? I really want you to come with me. I have no fucking idea where the Emberian is. She's just gone. Okay. Well, let's just move forward. Hang on. We got the mechanical key, and we got the lock bug. Okay, we didn't need either of them. Great. I'm gonna summon some skeletons. I don't know how many skeletons we can have at once. Come on, help me out. Thank you, skeleton. This is my posse. We have the skeleton posse. They're a skeleton of fun. No, tome worm! I'm gonna kick your motherfucking ass! Get their ass! We ended that fight with only one skeleton standing. Shit! Oh, I did not mean to do that. Well, we just wasted our last mana potion. I did not mean to do that. It's just sometimes I forget the controls. Emberian Vault Key. The note is hastily scrawled in Old Emberian. You can make out a single word. Sky Realms. Hello. Looks like this leads back to the coach house. Use it if you need to go resupply, but try not to linger. Last I saw him, Froster's repairing an elevator at the base of one of those towers. Okay. Yeah, this must lead us back up to the shortcut. Yeah, I'm remembering where the summoner's earring was such a brain blast from me. I don't know how I remembered that shit. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? The skeleton trinket is with the skeleton guys. That was such a fucking brain blast. You guys think I can do this? Hang on, I want to know how many of these guys we can have at once. I can't tell. I only have enough mana to summon 3 of them. Oh. Can I have 4? I can have 4? Can I have 5? No, it looks like I can only have 4. Yeah. I can't believe they limit me like this for no reason. Come on, guys, let's get out of here. Wait. Come on, guys, let's get out of here. I am the greatest necromancer who's ever lived. Just look at my boys. Look at my beautiful babies. No, I need you guys to get on the lift. No, you need to get on the lift. You guys can't get on the lift, can you? You guys can't come with me down the lift, can you? What if I, like, nudge them in? They can't follow me down. This is so sad. Goodbye, boys. Wait a minute, does that mean that I won't be able to summon them down here? I think I just screwed myself by summoning 4 of them in a spot where they can't come down with us. Do we have... Okay, that got rid of them all. Shit. What did we take off for that? We took off poison for that, okay. Yeah, I only did that so that we can summon more skeletons down here. It's very important to me that we get more skeletons pronto. I've done a heck of a job raising these boys. From the dead. Don't touch my boys! No! Can I get an F in the chat? This is so sad. I'll do it. Thank you, me. You're the only one who cares about these boys. Sorry, we were a little low in health. That one actually was on purpose. I should, however, switch off so we don't keep accidentally doing it. Okay. So we're looking for an elevator, they said? That was what we were given, is that he's at an elevator? Careful. Yeah, there's a shield guy down here. Leave him alone! No! All my boys are dead. This is the worst day of my life. How can God be so cruel? I did such a heck of a job raising those boys. Have I been here? I think I have because the door's open. I feel like if I hadn't been here, the door would be closed. But we've definitely never been up here before, so maybe the door's just open this time. I do see an enemy over there. And I feel like if we had been over here, we would have killed him. We are actually quite low. I am a little scared. Whew. Come on. Oh, I got him. I got his ass. We are back at the beginning. We have gone in a big fucking circle. So we probably have been up here then. That's just so the next hit doesn't kill us. Oh, Emberian ore. Nice. That is always good to have. What did that do? Are there more around here, maybe? Not enough mana. God damn it, hang on. Nice. Speed shoes. Increase the movement speed by 40%? 40%? I feel the same. I don't feel any different. Hang on. That's how fast we run with them. That's pretty noticeable, I think. Does it only increase run speed? No, it just says movement speed. Holy shit, chat. What if we... Oh, we are fucking fast! Holy shit! We are so fast! Vroom, 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 vroom. Yeah, we're never taking these boots off. We are never taking these goddamn boots off. We now officially have the kind of build I like to run in games. I'm impossible. I summon things and become impossible to hit. That's my favorite kind of summoner in games, is the kind where they're either too tanky to die or they're just so fucking fast. The first summoner I ever played was a stealth archer in Skyrim. I just spec'd into Conjuration because why not? And that playthrough I think is the longest I've ever played a Skyrim save. I got to like level 50. It was so fun to just summon my big dudes and then snipe people from the distance. Yeah, we move like really fast now. Is there anything else over here? Is there like a door I missed? Because if not, I'm not really sure where to go yet, but we'll figure it out. Like, Looks like looks like all the enemies respawned. It must be because we rested. I think maybe they respawn after a certain amount of time has passed. Oh! I thought that was gonna be locked, but we just opened it. No key necessary this time. I've applied lessons of my inconclusive struggle with the autocove to this elevator. When you throw this lever, we shall soar like dragonflies up to the highest peak of this metropolis, or possibly be catapulted. Yay! Does Guile affect our run speed? No, I don't think any of these affect our run speed. Okay. I think it's just the boots that do. And obviously our speed spell. You want to come with me now? I scried an auto coach's peak that should take us to the cradle. Over there? How did you do it over there? You're not over there. How did you do that? Why did my skeleton heal there? They did say that the floor might be unstable. Get his ass! I'm so powerful now. This game does not realize what it's given me. Oh, I died. Well, I guess that's what I get for being overconfident. Oh, hang on. Let's do it this way. Oh, we're stuck because Oh. I should have just jumped. I didn't want to waste the speed. I'm having way too much fun with this speed spell, dude. Woo. I can barely control myself. We were fast before, but now we're so fast. And we get to use that speed walking around in a fucking square. This game is just its peak. This game's peak as fuck. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Help! This is so sad. This is so sad. I'm getting careless. We're not making progress anymore because I'm careless. We can make stuff, I guess. What if we do this? We made a weak spirit of a failed alchemy experiment. What if we do it with a weak spirit? We made herb wine. Neat. What if we do it with jitter seed? An elixir of regen. Temporarily boost stamina regen. What if we do it like this? Elixir of restoration. What if we do it like this? Elixir of spellcast. Okay, what if we do this? An exceptional spirit. A substance's quality could produce spectacular results if it were used in the right manner. Magic wine. What does magic wine do? Where's the magic wine? Terrified bottle vision, ghost wine, magic wine. Quite valuable. Some people have been known to teleport when they hiccup. I imagine that's just something to sell. Maybe we should mess with the alchemy a little more. Man. I need to stop fucking around. I keep falling. And I can't get up. Oh, did I not hit the button? God damn it, I thought I hit the button. I thought I hit the fucking button. Can I just like... Woo! 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 I don't think I'm supposed to be up here. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here. Am I outside the map? Damn, I found the kill zone. Hang on, we might genuinely be able to like parkour down so that we don't have to wait for the elevator. And then we drop down here, down here, down here. Holy shit, we are so cracked. Yeah, it looks like looks like out of bounds there's just a kill zone. Which is a shame, but you know, you're not really supposed to be out there, so I'm not gonna get too mad at them for that. Yeah, I don't feel like fighting you. I'm just gonna run. Oh, how do I get up here? Is there anything in here? Oh, hello. Emberian ore, nice. And gold. And more gold. I love gold. How about anything over here? Can I get in here? Is there anything in here? No. Okay, they said there should be something that can take us to the cradle over here, right? Hello. No, but the markings are intriguing. Elaborate, yet entirely abstract. No apparent representation of figures or scenes. Perhaps the Iberians held mathematics and geometry in higher respect than myth? Hello. Looks like something big is up ahead. Yeah, let's join arms and fight together. That worked out pretty well last time. You fight everything. I'm gonna be fast. That's cool. Kinda trippy to look at. I bet this game would be awesome on psychedelics. Not that I condone that, Twitch. But I bet this game would be fucking awesome on them if you theoretically took them, but you shouldn't because they're illegal. Hear that, Twitch? You shouldn't take them. Here at Plurp, we love the law and hate drugs. Except for the good ones, the legal ones, like alcohol, which has never hurt anybody. Or weed, which has never hurt anybody. Certainly not as many as psychedelics. Psychedelics have killed more than cigarettes. Psychedelics have killed more than Jeffrey Dahmer. Everyone who takes psychedelics dies instantly. I'll talk her. I'll talk to her. Hang on, I think we have something that helps with this, don't we? It's not the Scry Shroom tea. It's not beer. Don't we have something that boosts our character? Hang on, it might be clothing. Might be a hat? Yeah, that does boost our charm by 10. We already have high charm. I say we just go for it. I think our charm's maxed even, isn't it? Almost. Please forgive my ineloquence. I find myself quite overcome. What's the matter? My mother... It matters of religion, Confer. I am my father's son, and my mother's for that. Apostate to the end, they fled their homeland rather than truckle to any god. But this place, the power, the industry, the knowledge that its existence represents, I can find no other word but holy. Is this what the devout feel towards their gods? Damn, man, that's deep, brother. That's pretty, like, deep, man. Maybe we worship technology like a god? Maybe social media is making us less social? My sword will sing through here. If it were up to me, I'd rush Vela head on. Give her no time to think before I cleave her in two. But Basalt thinks you should hold back. It's a situation when you two have a chat. Okay. Yeah, if we fight... If we have to kill her, I will. So, the literal only reason I'm assuming that the game is not about to end is because we still haven't gotten an airship. And I feel like an airship is going to be something we get in the story. Like, we got an airship, but we didn't get an airship. Unless that's unless that's like a new game thing. Hey, Vela. Vela stands with poise, her commands booming through the chamber as Darkstar mercenaries scurry at her beck and call. Vela Colossi. Her eyes fixed upon you. She turns with one hand on her sword hilt. Vela Colossi, I've come to bargain. Silence! An intruder? Here we're leagues under the sky realms, in a place as dangerous as it is hospitable. You must be incredibly capable or extremely stupid to follow me here. Hold on, you're the one who had the gall to approach me on the blinding light, aren't you? You've had quite the journey, Inquisitor. I almost didn't recognize you. But you must have had help. Only Orlaith saw the map that led here. She wouldn't have decided to come here on her own, so Basalt must have convinced her. And if he was putting a team together, Cax and Frost would be top of that list, maybe the Duchess as well. But it can't just be Basalt leading this. He'd never have joined the Inquisition without persuasion. It can only be care. You don't deny it? So a pack of traitors led by a fledgling Inquisitor have come to nip at my heels. Tell me, just what are you hoping to achieve? I've come to join your cause. Come to put an end to this. You must stop this madness. Madness? There's... Tread delusion. It is the people of Skyrealms who have lost all sense of reason. I only think to put things right. The extraordinary entity will be our salvation. Oh, those are legs, aren't they? We'll mend our broken world and abolish the evils of humanity. All we need to do is awaken it. Waking it up seems like a terrible idea. The process is not without its dangers. The Imperials called this thing an angel, and they have succeeded in awakening it. Had they succeeded in waking it, their tyranny would have enslaved the world for eternity. We're fortunate the lesser evil occurred, for in stirring the angel they caused the world rend and nearly obliterated all of existence. But we learned from their mistakes. We will use the angel to turn this world into a heaven. Yeah, you would only make a tyranny of your own design. You think yourself quite the philosopher, speaking in absolutes, but if you were to define the freedom I would bestow as a sort of tyranny, it would be vastly preferable to the current state of affairs. You see, Inquisitor, there is such beauty in us, such majesty, such potential. I've sailed the sky realms and seen wonders. Nay, not the void obelisks of all Asfaro or the thousand spires of Beyond University. I have seen the nuns of the vagrant hospice tending to their enemies. I've seen a man give his life to the blood barons of Terran, so that a stranger may live. I've seen a child, recently orphaned, her face speckled with blood, offer me the last of her blood. Or her bread, fuck. But wherever my sails have taken me, I have seen the hopes and dreams of the common folk crushed by oppressors. You know, she's kind of based. I hate to say this, but Vela's kind of based. Be they Union, Wiccan, or otherwise, everywhere I go, the poor writhe in the mud so that the rich may sleep in silk. Once I thought my sword could right the wrongs of the world, that mortals and ethics could guide my blade. But I've seen too many skyships burn, and too often breathed the stench of human flesh. In truth, I had lost hope until I had visions of an angel. Visions? This thing's trying to wake up. Through the Oniric interface of an Iberian map, I realized then what could be achieved. I would empower all of us, that every peasant stands equal to their lord. I would blunt every sword, shatter every cannon, so that not a drop of blood would spill. And I would banish death itself, so that no heart would ever be broken. This will be our heaven, and soon we will have it. Yeah, is it possible? I suppose we're about to find out. Very soon I will awaken the angel, not out of greed or selfishness, but for the betterment of the Sky Realms. Like, this still seems like a bad idea. A ghost, but who knows, it couldn't be. They told me about your late sister. How dare you mention her name? You know nothing of her soul, of my family. Isabeth Woods, she meant more to me than... Isabeth and my mother burned alive in my father's mansion. That Isabeth was taken so young and I alone should live speaks plainly of the injustice in this world. Am I wrong for wanting to change that? Pa, those traitors, damn. Could have left of their own accord. They had no reason to fight me. I'm sure I would have let them go peacefully. Awaken the angel. I don't care if the preparations aren't complete. Yeah, this just seems like a fucking terrible idea. The dream is admirable, but I don't think waking the angel is a good idea. I wish there was another way, but there isn't. The coming days are crucial now that it's awake. We have many delicate rituals and cipher and wards to enact, and you cannot be allowed to meddle in such a momentous endeavor. We will not meet again. Vela, no! What the hell? Did she force grab me? Is that what happened? A valiant effort, human, the words ring through your throbbing head. Here we are again, and once again I have plucked you from the jaws of death, one of many times I might say, though there's no shame in that. You have performed your task admirably. But confronting Vela again will prove a formidable challenge. The Iberian craft she has commandeered will not be so easily assailed a second time. You'll surely need my assistance. Once these void steel shackles are bound with Vela's magic. Only by her hand or her death will I be freed. I won't let you down. Make your way to the High Confessor. I believe she wishes to speak with you. Oh. Hang on. Yeah, there's my goat. He's literally the reason we've gotten so far. You know, it kind of sucks for Vela. Like, she's doing her job, right? She's doing what she wants, and she's doing it pretty fucking well. But the guy who's coming after her has literally been hand-selected by the god of death to not die. That situation sucks. It is simply out of the question. I need to remind you, High Confessor Karen, that your position of authority in this tribunal is in spite of your numerous crimes against the Union, most of which were committed alongside Vela. I care not if you sent an incorrigible band of felons to find my daughter. Considering your history with Velen, I cannot in good conscience allow you or your lackeys near her, so you will not use that dilapidated old relic of an airship to hold the flank. You will not interfere with this operation, which is solely in the hands of the Apostolic Union Navy. You are dismissed. Of all the people responsible for this nightmare, he is hardly blameless. And now that he would beat her at her own twisted game, they want to steal it. I wonder if we could have actually joined her. I thought you were on the Union side. Never. I despise those loathsome bastards, but I sing alongside of their tune to keep myself from a prison cell. Besides, this is the only way I can stop Vela. That's all that matters now to me. I suppose I will have to hold the flank, just as Admiral Kalos demands, but it's too late with too much at stake to rock the boat now. There must be a way. There's always a way. We have a card to play yet. The rest of your team managed to escape the Underlands aboard the cutter. You have no doubt noticed the Cradle has made its ascent to the Sky Realms. The Union Navy, finally realizing the gravity of the situation, showed up. Can't punch through the Cradle's defensive shield. How would we get past the fleet? The cutter would be detected at once, but Caxton Frost has an idea. Legends of an ancient Iberian skycraft, a phantom vessel, said to be wrecked in the World Rent. For the crashed vessel without success, Squires find nothing or suffer apoplexy. Frost believes otherwise. There are rumors of an island with an Iberian wreck that has been drifting through the Sky Realms. Search the most distant islands in the... We cannot pilot the cutter as Frost needs to modify it before we assault the Cradle. I'm gonna get my own airship. You will no doubt be required to pay. I cannot help you. Take time. Oh my god. I got a fucking airship, chat. Where is it? Where is it? I think we might just need to go to one of the airship areas. We're getting our own ship. We're getting our own ship. We're getting our own airship. We're getting our own ship. We're getting our own ship. We're getting our own ship. I'm very excited. Well, Allons-y. Woo! We are so fucking fast now. I mean, we were always pretty fast, but I feel like now, unless it's a placebo, I'm so worried that it's just a placebo when I'm wrong. Hang on. Do you only have one of these? Damn. Oh. I heard Puel had a certain reputation for smuggling. There are a lot of mercenaries that set up shop around these parts, and yeah, we trade with them, but here in Puel, we pay our taxes. And if you've been snooping around seeing some things you don't like the look of, I advise you to keep your trap shut. Okay. Yeah. Hello. I do kind of want to know what the tea does, the Scry Shroom tea. So I think we just have to go to one of the airship areas. Isn't there one in this town? Yeah, up here. Hello. Oh, hang on. Actually, I'm going to leave real quick. I'm going to sell a bunch of stuff so that we might have the money. They said it's a hefty fee. I imagine around 500 at most. Probably less, but that's what I'm thinking is 500 at most. The house was only 300. Oh, those are the only things we can sell to you? Okay, well, let's just see how much it is then. What the? Looks like you really do have permission to buy a ship. But all we have is a small clog, and then it'll still set you back 200 coins. Yeah, I'll take it. Well, first thing, take this deed to your airship. Next, I'll arrange for the cog to be brought to this port. You should be able to dock it at the jetty outside when we're done here. I assume you're well versed in the nuances of sailing and the intricacies of the Union trade law, or the polymaths would never have approved you. Do you have any questions? Tell me about the basics of sailing. Your ship can lay anchor at any dock like this one. They're found in every town. Every dock also has an airship upgrade station where you can modify your vessel. You can lay anchor almost anywhere in the world to stop your vessel, and if you're courageous and foolhardy, you can climb down the chain. If you ever lose track where your airship is, you can recall it at any upgrade station. Thank you. That's all I wanted to know. Goodbye. Oh! Oh! Wait, what kind of upgrades can we get for it? Huh? Okay, I'm not sure yet. We're gonna have to find maybe somewhere to buy those. It's beautiful. How do I ride? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh, does it go down automatically if we go? Okay, and it probably goes up automatically too then. No, we can go up manually. Ow. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. Wait, where's the house? The house should be somewhere around here-ish. Can I see the map? Oh. Where are we right now? Lost. That's where I am. Where the fuck are we? Are we gonna get to fill out this entire map? Okay, so we are going the wrong way. Hang on, I think we might be able... I think the map might actually be bigger than I thought. And this map... And I already thought it was pretty big. Hang on, can I drop anchor here? How do I drop anchor? Oh, I guess I just get out? Then can I, like... climb? Oh, there we go. But chat, this game fucking rocks. I don't know if a game has ever left me speechless like that before. That guy just vanished. I don't think a game's ever left me speechless like that before. This game's fucking crazy. How do I open this? That's why I stopped down here. I saw this. And I wanted to see if maybe I could open it. But I'm not seeing a way to do so. Oh, that's the anchor. Yeah, this is genuinely one of the best games I've ever played. Oh. Little janky, but I think that's part of the charm. Okay, so when we aren't on the wheel, we pick up anchor. Okay, I see how it works. It's very streamlined. I think there's a port at the house. I do wish the sensitivity was a little higher. Where are we now? Sorry, I'm still getting used to, like, the sky thing. Okay, I think the house is this way. Is that it? Down there? I don't think so. I want to figure out where the house is so that we know where to stop. What is happening? Why am I in first person? Where the fuck is the house? Hang on, we're dropping anchor here. Where are we? The ship's anchor can't be lowered here. That makes sense. We're kind of really high up. Okay, here's town. There is the swamp. So the house must be over here. This must be it, right here. Yeah, this must be it. I found it. Okay. It's just, it's low, it's higher than I thought it was, that's all. We were literally right next to it. I know I could just park above it, but I want to park at the dock. Can I turn up the sensitivity? In the no. That's fine. Ah, home sweet home. I'm so glad to be home, chat. There's no place like it. There's no place like home. I don't like that there's one single random enemy at my house and I can never get rid of him. I think there was, yeah. Oh, it still needs to grow back, but it's been like weeks, right? We haven't been home in fucking forever. I can't, chat, I can't get through the door. There you go. Hang on, are you hostile? That guy we ran into earlier who wasn't hostile, I think it's because he was a Wiccan and we're friends with him. Are you hostile? Yes, the answer is yes, you are hostile. Okay, I'm gonna kick your ass. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. I forgot that we had that. Alright, let's get back in our fucking airship and explore some of these outer isles. Sorry, I'm just doing some math. Hang on. Okay, so yeah. I guess, hang on, we started at 9:30. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so at 12:30 we should be... Yeah, but okay, yeah, but we spent like 15 minutes. Sorry, the time just confused me for a second. So we should, I mentioned this in the stream where there was no audio, which if you're on YouTube, I probably uploaded that part where I where the audio fucked up. That wasn't me like forgetting to unmute or anything. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm uploading that to YouTube. I think it would be funny, but at the same time, like, not much happened, and it would kind of confuse people. I'm gonna name it, if I do, I'm gonna name it, like, the part where Plurp's audio's fucked up or something. Oh, these guys are scary. Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. Their shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons. Okay, we are really low in health. I think there was a thing up here, right? Yeah. Speak with such a shriek. They shake and shudder in surprise when you hear those zombies shriek. Doo doo. We're so sorry, skeletons. I found Emberian Ruin. Nice. Man, I love this game. This game has done such a good job building its world. You should have seen the smile I had on my face when we got the airship. Whoa. Hold on, is that one alive? Hang on, I think we found living Iberians. Can I, like, interact with them? that guy's still fucking alive. Alright, there we go. Huh? Where are we? Have we been over here? How have we been over here? I'm confused. How have we been over here? Is this where we met the Amberian? But if that's the case, then how did we get over here? No, there's no way. We can't have been over here yet. This is not where we met the Amberian, I don't think. Yeah, because there's the mainland right there. We're like, wait a minute. Oh, I think we've been here. Yeah, we've been here before. I imagine the first time we just like jumped off and that's why we didn't use the key. Okay, disappointing first expedition. Now that we have the skeletons, it might actually be worth keeping Dispel equipped. Sadly, we never use Entice. It's too unreliable. Returns you instantly to your airship. Since the inclusion of this spell in airships was mandated by law, deaths from falling overboard had fallen by 2/3. Oh. Okay. I think we reorder our spells a bit. I think we take Dispel over that one, and then I think we replace this with Emergency Airship Reembarkation. Because that way we have Dispel to get rid of the skeletons if they get stuck. And then we also have this one to return to our airship instantly, which I think is much more reliable than returning to the last teleport point instantly. I got this fucked up cloud. I'm gonna drop anchor on it. I can't. I wanted to touch the cloud. Can I go through it? The airship controls are a little janky. Have I said that before? Have we done airship stuff before? Oh yeah, well, there was a mission, right? Yeah, I remember now. When we got to the Clockwork Isle, we got to use the airship a little bit. I remember thinking the controls were a little janky then, too. But that's fine. It's just really cool to have an airship. That being said, I don't really know where to go. Okay, this is the, this is Vela's ship right here, right? And I can't get near it. Yeah, that's Vela's ship right there. So it's just in the sky now. I don't know if we could have talked Vela out of it. I don't think we could have. Because then the story couldn't have progressed, right? We kind of needed her to escape to get the airship. Yeah, they said to explore the outer isles, but I don't see any outer islands. What's this? I don't think I'm supposed to be over here. I don't think I'm supposed to be over here at all. Well, let's just get going. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, what outer islands are you talking about? Can I go faster? Is that possible? No. Like, is that an outer island? Where am I right now? Why is the map translucent? What's happening? Why is the map translucent? Okay. Well, anyway, where are we right now? I don't know. I now know. Okay, we're over there. Can I at least tell that? Yeah, there I am. I see me. Not really sure what's going on with the map. But yeah, they said to explore the outer islands. I just don't really know where the outer islands are. Do they mean like these islands? The ones that are like above? The ones that are like above the world? Like, have I been over here? Yeah, I have. That's the Wiccan Island, right? That one, right there. I don't see any possible way we could have made it to this island yet. So let's go here. Now that we have an airship too, we can do that one quest that we got near the beginning of the game where the guy wanted us to check out like the ruins of his ship or something. Yeah, that's totally... It's blocked off. It's blocked off. I see there's some wrecked Iberian tech down there. Okay, I was thinking maybe I could drop anchor there or something, but no. Okay. That was a bust. How about this one? This doesn't look like there's anything connected to it. Oh, there's stuff down there too. Hang on. Let's check out that one, the really big one below us. Unless that's the under area. No, let's check out this one. We're closer to this one. Hang on, is this connected to anything? What is this? Yeah, that's connected to the mainland. Okay, but this one isn't. We have not been over here yet. Okay. Like 20 minutes later, I have found an island that we can now get to, that we couldn't get to before. It looks barren. Is my map still fucked up? Cool. That's great. Oh! I found one of these things. We got clockwork ore. Oh, we can upgrade our sword. I don't think that's the upgrade we want, though. The upgrade we want is going to be the one that increased our magic power. Hang on. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna... Lock bug, mechanical lockpick. Damn. There we go, and then we go back to our boots and our talisman. Nice, we found some fine ore in there. Done a heck of a job raising that ore. That's some fine ore. Well, that was cool. So I am curious about that down there. Is that the area we chased Vela in? Or is that like a different area that we haven't been able to get to yet? It's hard to tell. I think that is the area where we fought, where we chased Vela. However, I am seeing that there's 2 islands that are not connected to it. So maybe we stop at one of those. This also begs the question, earlier, did I actually fall out of bounds? Or did I just almost escape the city? Hang on, is that the island that... Is this where we fought Vela? It doesn't look like it. We're kind of far, but it doesn't really look like it. It does look like kind of a large landmass. Oh, we hit a wall. We can't go that way. Can we? Hang on. Are we stuck on the wall or no? I can't tell. I think we're stuck on the wall. Let's see. If I go up, can I... Yeah, there's another barrier around here. Okay, so we really need that upgraded shield, or that upgraded ship, it looks like. So I guess that should be our first priority, is finding the upgraded ship. Thing is, I think we found it. I think it's the one on that island. There was a wrecked ship over there. The problem is that we can't get there without the ship. So we either need to find a way past the Emberian stuff. I was a lot more excited to get an airship than, And I have an idea that might help us get back faster. Am I gonna die? I have a crazy idea, chat. We're gonna go back to the airship. I have a fucking crazy idea. But we need to move our ship for it. I really wish the sensitivity was higher on the airship. That's my main complaint right now about the airship, is the controls are really janky. I wish there was like a faster way to move the camera. Wait, will this work? Are we over it? You may have already figured out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to fucking jump down there. We're gonna use our one anti-fall damage spell before we hit the ground if it lets us. Do you think we could also do that to the one upstairs? The island we couldn't get into? I don't think this will work. I think that they thought about this. Because this is just something you have to think of when you have a spell that prevents fall damage. So I can't fucking imagine this will work. But it might. It might. It looks like we're almost there, so we'll know soon. I hope we're like en route to actually hit the island. I think it's gonna work. I think we're gonna hit the ground. I may have missed. I missed it. No, I didn't put my ship quite right. I'm just a little too far. Where are we? Yeah, where did that put us? Oh, we're back down here. Okay. What? God damn it, hang on. No, it brought us back to port. Well, it was worth a try. Let's find some other outer island. We found one. What is this? Oh, that's the place we came from, yeah. Well, there aren't that many outer islands, that's the thing. There just aren't. That's the Emberian place, right? The one we already checked? Is it? Or is this a different one? Now let's drop anchor if we can. Yeah, whatever. Allons-y. Yeah, we've already been over here. Oh, hello there. I found a door we hadn't opened, though. I think it just led to, it just led back inside, it looks like. Yeah, this one's still sealed. As is this one. Can I, like, break this? Oh, if I get more might, I can break that. That the only way to break that? Hmm. Okay, worth keeping in mind if we do find ourselves back there. Maybe we should put 1 point into might, finally. We've been doing the mightless melee build this entire game. But I think we might need to actually put points into might. Have we been over here yet? Is this the one island we've already been to? I think so. Yeah, we've already been over here. I think? Is it? Hang on, I'm gonna check. Yeah. Yeah, you can't see all the textures when you're in flight mode. Which I guess makes sense. Man, so what fucking outer islands are you talking about? I don't see any outer islands. I've only found one. There's gotta be more. There has to be more outer islands somewhere. Maybe it's just this part of the sky doesn't have that many of them. That's where we came from down there, but I imagine once we get the ship that can go through barriers, we'll be able to go through that barrier and just sail directly down there and explore the other 2 islands. Here we go. I think this is an outer island. It's a pretty big one, too. Oh, yeah. There's a fucking robot here? Alright, so where are we on the map? I just realized that at some point the map fixed itself. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, what the fuck is that? It's hostile. I'm terrified. Die, please. Please die. Oh shit, shit, accidentally hit the home button. I accidentally hit the Windows home key. That was terrifying. Okay, this door needs a key. No cheesing it. Let's see, iron ore, that's useful for if we want to build another house. There's our anchor. I want to check out this robot. That's kind of where my interest is right now. Yeah, because there's just like this giant fucking robot. Okay, we did something. Are there more of those around here? I think I see one up there. How do we get up there? Hang on, we found one. If we need more mana, we can always return to the ship. I didn't expect the outer islands to be as big as they are. Oh, it's immune. It's immune to poison. Never mind, I just somehow missed it a few times. Oh, I fell. Got him. And he dropped the lockpick. Nice. There we go. This is activated elsewhere. Cool. That is not one of the things. I mean, if we found one of them, there's definitely got to be more around here. Holy shit, that scared me. Oh, there's a lot of damage. Fuck. Where are we? We're not that far, but I do kind of just want to go back to the ship to get our mana back. There's a lot of shit in there. You need 75 charm to talk your way in. What's my charm at? Charm's at 55. And we don't have anything that can raise it more than 10? Because we have the hat. Do we have any spells that increase our... No? Boosting their attributes. By how much? That's important. So what are our stats looking like now? 60. And then that raises it by 10. Do we have anything else? Going hot, it loosens the tongue and raises charm. Okay, so then we drink the tea, and that increases our charm to 65, and then we put the hat on and we'll be at 75. I should have done this for Vela probably, but I wasn't prepared for the incredibly high skill level. Wait, we don't need that on anymore. I was not prepared for like the high skill level charisma check she required. Oh, we found the key. I want to replace this so we don't accidentally use it. I know where that key goes. Our ship is right next to it, so let's just teleport back. Wait a minute. Where are we? Return instantly to your airship. So it teleports me to my airship, but it teleports my airship back to a dock instead of teleporting me to my airship where it is. I'm not gonna lie, chat. That is significantly less useful than I thought it was. What if I use return home? Will it just teleport me to this if I use it? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna stick to return home. Return home is just... Wait a minute. Maybe? We will try it then. I feel like return home will always be better if they both teleport me to the dock. If one teleports me to the dock and the other doesn't, then the one that doesn't is immediately better. I believe the lock was over here. I need a skeleton! The God War Key. We found Void Ore. That's one of the other ones. I don't, however, think it's the one we want. That's another weapon upgrade thing. I also really want to see the ship upgrades. Maybe we can check those out after this when we go back to the house. That is the plan. We're gonna be probably stopping off at the house after we check this out. Hello. Any more? Well, I mean, obviously there's more, but we gotta find them. I have a feeling one might be in that cave. Ooh, what's this? Lucky. Ghost wine. That's kind of useless. I don't know. We've been holding on to ghost wine the entire game. Like, it doesn't seem like it does anything. Yeah, I've mentioned it a few times, but I want to reiterate, we will probably be streaming earlier from now on. The 9:30 thing is kind of killing me. So with school over, I think it's best if we move the stream time back to 8. So it'll be an hour and a half earlier from now on, which should be better for me and pretty much everyone else who cares. That should be better for almost everyone who watches. Okay, going too fast means our skeletons get left behind. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, I see there's Iberian ore in there. Let's just find this last thing. I assume there's only one more. There might be more. But I assume there's one more of these somewhere. I thought we already did that one. Is it because we died? Well, we found 2 of them. We know where 2 of them are. But yeah, I think for the sword we want, which was a sword that helped our magic, I think we needed a mushroom of some sort. I saw it back there. Hang on. Mechanical lockpick and lockbug. And we get the 6. Okay. More Iberian ore. There's a lot of that on this island. Not enough mana. Nope, there's at least one more. Somewhere around here. I have no idea what this is gonna do, by the way. Once we find them all. Maybe it'll wake up the robot. That would be cool. That would probably be a bad idea, but that would help us kill Vela. Because come on, Vela's gotta die. We tried to talk her out of it, and she didn't want to hear it. She was rude as fuck to us, so I think we should kill her. I felt so slow. And it took me a second to realize why. We're not like that much faster, but we're faster enough that it's noticeable when we don't have the boots on. I think one of them might be in that cave that had like a billion fucking dudes in it. Hang on, did we get this one? Yes. Where was that cave? The one that had like a billion fucking dudes in it? It was somewhere around here. I think it's right there. I think I see it. Just be careful. This cave has like a billion fucking dudes in it. I found iron. I found iron. I found iron. It just had a lot of iron in it. It didn't have the last thing. I assumed the last one. I assumed the last one was the last one, though. So, okay, we've already been in here. We already did that. That was where we found the God of War key. I just don't want to fight these guys. There's too many of them. It takes too long. I don't want to fight them all. Is the other one, like, right there? How do we get up there? It's this way, I think. Yoink. Nice. That's some fine ore, son. Oh man, that's so cool. It's a robot. Oh, can we go inside? That must be where all the things are for. You need 80 charm to talk your way in. Damn. I assume then that's what the things we're finding are for. I assume they open that. There should be at least one more around here somewhere. I just have genuinely no idea where. Like, I don't know. I feel like we've looked kind of all over this place. Like, we're starting to recheck places we've already been. Maybe near the big skeleton? Wait, is that it right there? Have we done that one? I think we have. I think we've already done this one. Let me check. Yes, we've already done this one, I believe. I think we've already checked it, too. Yeah. Okay, so it's not there. Maybe closer to the skeleton? We got the one by his foot. We got the one near the tower where we found the void ore. Or found the god key, rather. The void ore was over here. Hello there. I could always use more iron to buy more house stuff. Well, before we upgrade our house at all, we have to upgrade the ship, right? Hello, skeleton. You found me. Like, that has to be our priority right now, is upgrading the airship. I think after we're done with this expedition, we go back and we see how to upgrade the airship. But we're not done with this expedition until we figure out where the last thing is. Hello. Like, I feel like we've looked fucking everywhere. I have no idea. But I also feel like it opens that robot, and I really want to get inside. We could also wait until our stamina is at, like, 80. Or our charisma is at 80. Which might be a while. I don't really have anything to add to that. I thought I did, but I didn't. The fuck is... Oh, hello, I found more ore. Have we done that one? I don't know. I think we have. Where the fuck is the last thing? I don't think it's that one, but we'll check it anyway just to be safe. I don't think we make this. Oh, we do. No, I've already done that one. Where's the last one? Where is it? Where is it? And for real, I'm so lost. We got that one already. Right, there's one like right here we already got. There might be another one close by. We haven't really checked this area yet. Like, we haven't been in here. We need 10 might to break that one? Why? That's so much might. You know, maybe over here somewhere? We were over here. We couldn't open that one. Dude, where the fuck is this thing? I feel like we've been walking around for so long. I feel like we've seen the whole island. We got this one, right? I found shroom wine. Can it be like over here somewhere? I think we've already checked up here, but this wasn't it, was it? The other one got reset. If there's one up here, maybe it also got reset? God damn it. Oh, I almost fell off. This isn't one of them, right? Oh. That was, in fact, one of them. I think. Damaged Iberian armor. Boost maximum health, mana, and stamina. Oh my. That's cool. So wait, is that it? Do we have to talk our way in to the guy? Damn. Okay, let's go back to the ship then. Did this put us back? Did this send us back to port? It did. And what's more is it just sends us back to this port for some reason. Maybe it sends us back to the last port we were at. Let's go home. Yeah, let's go home and see if maybe if we set this there. Okay, hang on. It's gonna be this way. It's gonna be over here, remember? Have we been to that triangle thing? Okay, I think so, but remind me, what is this? Sorry, I know I'm getting distracted, but like there's a triangle here. What is this triangle? Where's the what side is the triangle on? Yeah, there it is. There's like a fucking triangle. What is that? I'm gonna check it out. This shouldn't kill us. The door needs a key? What is this? Hello. The one they sent from the 12th Tribunal? Like I told my handler, it's just a Class F gauntlet. Our tribunal has us under control. I mean, no offense. I don't know what you're talking about, brother. Where are we right now? Like, map-wise? Oh, hey, I found a gauntlet. Tell that to our Wiccan friends. I thought for a second my final grade was in. I was wrong. I want the grade. Rip the bandage off. Tell me how I did. Alright, well, however we need to get in here, we don't have the key. Wait, what if we just go home from here? We're not that far. We can use our super speed. Super sprint. That's a Code Lyoko reference for the youngins. The youngins out there who don't know Code Lyoko. Whenever Odd uses his ability, he says super sprint, and he goes super fucking fast, like I'm doing currently. Yeah, we could just run there and call it, and then maybe whenever we return, we'll return to the house. I would just much rather have my default spawn point be at the house. That's all. It's not really like a It's not really like a make or break for me or anything for the airship, but that is definitely where I would like it to drop us off if it can. How the fuck do we get out of the water? Here we go. God damn it. I'm gonna cry. What am I getting stuck on? Thank you. Something is poisoned and dying. Okay. I also want to check out airship upgrades while we're here, I think. Airship has a save point, so you can make it your home. Okay. Well, figure out how to do that in just 1 second. Here's the airship port here. Hello. Who are you? Oh, I want to purchase an upgrade. I can talk to this guy. Nothing. I want to ask something about it. How do I upgrade? Everyone has an airship. Every dock has an airship upgrade station where you can outfit your ship. New components can be bought from the Harbor Master. There are 3 component types. Why have different types of upgrades? Always check your... Okay. Hang on, yeah, recall. That's what I want to do. So if I go to a different dock, they will have upgrades that we can check out. I kind of want to do that. I know that we wanted to deal with the big robot, but we can't deal with the big robot because I don't have enough charisma. Yet. We're at 60. We're not that far off. We just need 2 levels. The trouble is, that's like 15 delusions in total. Hey, Pagoth. We could get more clockwork tea. And we have another lucky potion, and those 2 things together boost us up to like 75. If we can get 1 more level, I think we can talk our way into the big robot. Where might I find a delusion? I think we're only 1 short. We're 1 or 2 short. It's hard to tell. This is not the airship dock. That's the airship dock. Hello. What upgrades do you have? Here we go. Stoop sails. To catch the wind... I can't speak. Sails the finest silk slug thread. I'm having such a hard time reading. Sloop cabin. Space is at a premium on Skyship. This cabin will give you precious privacy and room to swing. Okay, hang on. Okay. I'm getting pretty invested in the airship stuff. It's just so cool. I have an airship. We've been waiting the entire game for the airship, dude. Yeah, we're gonna sell all of these. We're gonna sell all of these. We're gonna sell all of these. I want to... Hang on, can I fix that? Here we go. We can. Acquire a restored suit of Emberian armor. Oh, that's not slightly. That's like a significant boost. This gave us better spell cast, but man. But man, then I also wanted to see if we could upgrade this so that we can get more charm out of it. 20 charm. Okay, okay. That's plus 30 charm now. You're nearly able to max out all your delusions near the end of the game, and you had 10 in all stats except for 1 or 2. Interesting. So I guess if we just keep going, we'll probably get there soon-ish. Okay, we're at 85, we're at 85. We can talk our way into the robot. We will probably do that and then call it for the night. Probably. I don't know, we did start a little late because of my technical difficulties. But don't get too excited yet. I want to buy the cabin. This is not the airship. Why do I keep thinking that's the airship dog? Okay, give me upgrades or give me death. Give me that cabin. I want that cabin. That's the first thing. Let's just buy all 3 of them for now. And then we can just equip all 3 of them. Oh, it's huge now. It's giant now. I feel uncomfortable. It's too big. Oh, we have a bed here now. We gained a buff to barter? Wow. We have like a house. We have like a proper house up here. Oh, and it sails so much faster now. That feels significantly better than it did. Okay, I have solved the issue with the jankiness of the airships. It feels like even my camera's a bit better. Nope, never mind. No, it's not. Camera still kind of sucks. Was this the one with the robot over here? Airship makes the game a lot easier? Oh yeah. This is so nice that I can just go places now. This was the one with the barrier. I want to try that trick we used down there and see if we can get in this by cheating. Let me get out. I have the spell equipped. Can I? Oh! Hang on, we cheated! Oh god, that hurt. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here right now, but here we are. Why don't I just do that to Vela? I have this really fucked up effect scrolling. You didn't know it could do that? Yeah, we figured that out when I was trying to get to the other island down there, the below the sky. Because there was an island down there I didn't explore. Only trouble was I missed it slightly, and then it teleported me back to Prin. Which really sucked, because we were, like, really far. I don't know if we're supposed to be over here yet or not. But, you know, it's not technically cheating. Just exploiting a little bit. Actually, an area that sticks outside the shield thing, and you normally go there and enter this place. Oh, so if I just explored a little more, I would have figured it out earlier. I am getting distracted. Well, look around a little longer, but I really do want to go into the robot before we end the stream tonight. Because we now have the charisma to do so. That Iberian armor fucking rocks. I know we lost Spellcast to get it, but we have so much more mana now. Oh shit, what hit me? That does a lot of damage. Shit, that does a lot of damage. No! Oh, it doesn't do that much damage. Never mind, we're fine. I'm not even worried anymore. Still has a lot of health, though. Nice. Okay, so the obvious centerpiece of the island is that giant ship right there. What is this? Oh. What is this? What are you attacking? You scared the shit out of me. Were you guys attacking the candle? Were you... We're out of mana. We're out of mana. We can't interact with that because we're out of mana. Oh! What does this do? A large breaker-like switch is set into the console before you. The whole thing and the HUD around it seem to have been put together from haphazard. If impressive selection of parts. What'd that do? Can you move your... Thank you. What did that do? What are you guys fighting? Oof. Yeah, we're we're out of mana still. I was hoping that that would drop the shield so that we could come back to this place easier and not have to find the secret entrance. This said it needed a key, right? I think there might be the mushroom thing in there to upgrade our sword again. I would like to get the upgraded sword if possible. It would just be nice to have. Because I think the upgrade with the mushroom's the one that makes us better at spell casting, and that's really what I care about. Oh, here we go. This is where I was supposed to land, probably. Okay, yeah, this is where I was supposed to land. Whoopsies. Now we know. I guess let's just go check out that ship. I don't really know what else is over here. That's it? Okay, that's good to know. So now we kind of generally know where we're supposed to go when we come back. Ooh. Up there? Now that we have the airship, we can also do the last, or I assume the last of the Ghost Girl quests, and we can also do that quest we got at the beginning of the game. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. We got... No, not that one. We got Lockbug. And we got Mechanical Lockpick. There we go. Oh, mana potions! Mana potions! We are so fucking back. We are so fucking back. You know, we also have, we have this one, which I think highlights these when we can interact with them. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Open. Open sesame. Desert key. A worn out looking key seems to have been beaten into shape. Found on a distant island. That must go into the door that we found over there. I assume we can... Let's check out the airship and then I'll check that out. Then we'll go back and we'll check out the robot. That's a lot of moths. I'm going to ignore them and hope they don't kill me. We're very powerful. Do we still have Lockbug equipped? Mechanical. Come on. Come on. Come on. At least roll 4s. Thank you. Hypnotic Brooch. And will fall into your Entice spell for longer. That's cool. The problem is that I haven't found Entice to be very useful. Entice has 2 issues, one of which I guess we just solved. For one, you need really fucking high charm to get some of these enemies. And two, and I think more importantly, I can never tell where I'm aiming with that thing. It feels like it's random whether there's a delusion in there. Am I blind? Am I fucking blind? Anyway, and two, I can never tell when I hit an enemy with it. Sometimes it feels like a projectile, and other times it feels like I have to be right next to them. Saw the blue glow? Oh, I must just be fucking blind. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, I'm pretty blind. I got so distracted by the chest. I don't know what we raise. I was going to raise our charisma, but now I don't really think we... Now I don't really think we need to. And let's just do it. Let's just max it out. Fuck it. Thank goodness? Thank goodness for what? And I'm going to... I want to check out that, too. I saw that on the way up here before we got distracted by the delusion I missed because I'm blind. This island's fucking huge. Oh, it's like a little... Someone was living here. Yeah, someone was living here. Nothing seems to happen. There was one of these... Is a huge disadvantage? Oh, yeah. There was another one of these at the house. It's on the... What's the word I'm looking for? The groundskeeper's desk. And it also doesn't do anything when we interact with it. What if I, like... Equip... If I equip, like, this and this? Those do something. But I don't know what yet. Okay, I have 2 more stops in mind before we check out the robot. I want to see what this is, and then I want to use the desert key, because I think I know where it goes. And then we'll leave and check out the robot. We'll probably be back here at some point, though. I don't think we found everything. It's a pretty big island. Lock bug. Mechanical lockpick. Didn't even need either of them. Great. Oh, hello there. Hello. I'm going to ignore you. Goodbye. Goodbye, idiot. Stinky. Dummy head. Shielded Island is for the Rasmussen Spear quest? I don't know if we have that one. We have war stories. We haven't done that yet. Oh, the Rasmussen Sphere. You'll need to upgrade the cutter with the device. Oh, this is where we're supposed to go. Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave and come back later then. I want to use that key we found first. We can definitely, probably still leave. I assume. I hope. Because I kind of don't want to do this yet. Like, the main story's cool and all, I just don't want to keep doing it right now, because we did a lot of main story earlier. Oh shit, 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 shit. Ah, we're hang on. This must be like Vela's house then. No, she wouldn't have been here, never mind. I'm talking nonsense. Hang on. This one should take us back to the airship. Yeah, don't worry. We can still get out. We always have the teleport spell. Okay, robot time. But we will be going back to the island, to the desert island. Soon, probably. Probably next stream. But I wanna check out the outer islands a little more before that. We just got the ability to explore them. So I just want to look around a bit more before we commit to the main quest. You missed, however, I got on the airship. Oh, I just have a spell. The one that I have equipped teleports me back to my airship and teleports us both to the dock. I think it was just given to me when I got the airship. Okay, where am I? Okay, I'm pretty close. Let us equip the ceremonial garb. And also these. Yeah, extravagant hat. You know, where are we? Move it. Worth it to do side quests before the main quest. These Fallout New Vegas like ending slide. The many side quests are referred to in the ending slide. Well, luckily we've been doing a lot of side quests. I quite like this game, and I've liked most of the side quests so far. Like I fed a dragon some souls. I did a lot of stuff. I discovered Project Horoscope. Here we go. Oh, wrong one. Let's re-equip that. Oh, this is the Ghost Girl quest. No, that's a different ghost. Nearly did almost every side quest except the worm quest and a few others. I want to do some more of the side quests before we go. I want to finish Whispers of Ghosts. That's not really a side quest, but I want to finish it. We have war stories. Find the last wait. I have no idea what this quest is, but we're probably going to do that. Still haven't done that either. Yeah, we're going to do. I just stumbled across all three of the things. I just got lucky and happened to run into them early while I was looking around. I don't actually remember what we got for that quest. I think it was cool. But sometimes we get cool rewards and I don't notice. I have my head too far in the game. There are eggs in here. I don't like that. I found a bomb. Hang on, let's summon the boys. Okay, we still only have enough mana to summon 3 of them. Get them! Get their ass! Get their ass! Oh no. No, my boys! Oh no. Oh lord. Oh lord. Okay, got that one. Fuck. The game devs are making a similar game called Entropy. I will look into that for sure. Thank you. We played one with a bit of a similar vibe right before this called Lunacid. That was a cool game. I think I like this one a little more. That one was more like Kingsfield. This one's a bit more like Morrowind, which I have never beaten. I talk about that a lot, but where's my airship? Is that my airship? Where the fuck's my airship? I wanted to heal at my airship. It's a turn-based RPG. I have been playing more of those. I picked up Dragon Quest VII. I've been playing a lot of that. I've been playing the 3DS remake, though, not the original. God, no. The 3DS remake was actually, like, a lot of content was cut out, I guess. However, pretty much everyone universally agrees that's a good thing, because in the original, you don't even get to pick a class until, like, hour 30. Like, the intro of the 3DS port, or remake, took me maybe an hour and a half to get through, but I guess they cut the length in half. I'm excited for Dread XP's future. Is that the company name? Dread XP. I think I found this one through Haunted PS1 demos. Because sometimes when I don't know what to do on stream that night, when I like just don't have a plan, we just play PS1 demos or Haunted PS1 demos. I think that's also where I found Lunacid, actually. But I keep thinking those are doors. Hang on, I should talk to this guy. God forgive me. Gods, focus, focus. Can a god forgive you if you've killed it? Can you forgive a god if it kills you? Can a god kill you if you forgive it? That guy's crazy. Lovely Hell places the dev. Dread XP is the publisher. Okay. I'll keep an eye on both of them, I think. But hopefully they keep putting their games in the Haunted PS1 collection discs, because that's where I'm gonna keep finding them. However, they're cutting down on how many of those they do. They said they're only gonna do like one a year now. Which, you know what, fair enough. You know, I'm not gonna get too upset at them. Fuck! I'm gonna go back in there and I'm gonna kick their motherfucking ass. The enemies on the outer islands are really strong. I was not ready for the amount of damage some of these guys deal. Shit. Fuck. Hang on, it might genuinely be better for me to return to the ship and sail back over here. Oh. Okay, we're very fast now. It's kind of hard to control. Yeah, I don't know why it moved my fucking ship away. This was the desert, right? Didn't mean to leave the curator part on there. We have a neat trailer. We will watch the trailer then in a minute. That's probably how we'll end this off after we finish with the robot. Because it is 12:30 a.m. right now. And we have been going for about 3 hours. Like I said, though, we'll probably start streaming a little earlier now because I'm taking my last final tomorrow. There's the robot. So we'll probably start a little earlier, which means we can go a little longer. Okay. I'm gonna kick their motherfucking ass. As much as I like summoning the skeletons, I think we should hold off on the skeletons for this fight. The room is too cramped and they die too fast. But I like the skeletons. Play more of the Final Fantasy games? I've never beaten a Final Fantasy game. I played a bit of 10, but I got bored, because 10 is like 90% story. I played 12 when I was a kid, but I didn't finish it because, I don't know, I think I was addicted to like Sly Cooper or something. I had ROMs for 1, 2, 3, and 4 on my PSP, but I was like 8, and those games are really hard. almost all like 90% story, but 10 is like 10 feels like I'm watching a movie is what I got from it. Oh, they're all dead. That's what I felt from it. I was like 3 hours in and there had been barely any gameplay. I might play 16 though. Kind of the main story, music, and art are the main thing of Final Fantasy. Maybe I just need to be in the right mindset to play them then. I've been getting more into Dragon Quest. I beat Dragon Quest 1. I played a lot of 8, but I was emulating it on my phone. And I think my phone broke, and I just haven't started it again, and I'm playing 7 now. These guys are gross. I don't like them. Final Fantasy 14 beat Endwalker 4 and 9. Ooh, how is the 7 remake? I know everyone loves Final Fantasy 7. I am planning on playing Final Fantasy. Like, I have all of them up to 7 on my 3DS. So I'm planning on sitting down and playing through at least the first 7. 10 and 10-2. It's crazy that there's 10 and 10-2. Was 10 just that popular? I mean, like I said, I thought it was kind of boring, but maybe I'm crazy. I want to go, okay, they want to go home. 13 also has 13-2. I just remember, do you know what decision, the one decision we've made in this game that I'm really worried about? It was when we decided to become one with the Crystal God. I have no fucking idea what repercussions that's gonna have. Because after I did it, I was like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't even remember what we got from that. I think we got something we never use. Oh, hello there. I almost missed this. 10 was one of the higher rated Final Fantasy games, and the first Final Fantasy game on PS2. I played it on PS3. I'm like 90% sure I played 12 on PS2. All I remember is that there was one mission where you had to hunt the rogue tomato, and you had to like ride out into the desert on a chocobo and find him. God of War pendant. A little silver pendant marked with one of the Union's early symbols. Oh, this was the one quest. I didn't know that we were doing that quest. Delusion? This probably leads outside, right? Yeah. That's another strong one you're doing? I liked 12 when I played it as a kid, but I just didn't finish it for whatever reason. We had a lot of games. I didn't have time to beat them all. I got like 2 or 3 hours in. Oh, we're so high up now. Yeah, I will at the very least play them all up to 7. Oh! Oh! Be gone! 7 Remake is good, and you've beaten Crisis Core on PSP. I didn't know there was a PSP game. When I was younger, when I was a kid, I had a PSP. However, I didn't really have PSP games on it. I bought it used, and it just had a bunch of ROMs on it. It had like an emulator and a shitload of ROMs. So while I had a PSP, I mostly used it to play like Zelda. I played a lot of Zelda. No, there was a door up there we didn't open. I want to open that before we go back and deliver the pendant. You know what might help, actually? These. After we open that door and then drop off the pendant, we're probably gonna call it. And like I said, we might come back on Sunday. We've only been doing Monday and Wednesday, but I might do Sunday because I kind of want to play Smite. I'm addicted. I've been playing so much Smite. And the category is surprisingly not that competitive. Summon Skeletal Archer! You can't see the expression I'm making right now, but I'm very, very excited. This one was Summon Skeletal Mage. Is there a Summon Skeletal Warrior somewhere? Did I, like, miss that? I must have. There's several Final Fantasy games on PSP. 4, 1, and 2, and all the games on PS1 are playable on PSP. Damn. I know all the Final Fantasy games, or at least like the first 4, were also playable on the Game Boy Advanced. When I was trying to figure out how to put them on my 3DS, I was looking at both the originals and the Game Boy Advanced versions. I think I ended up just going with the originals for most of them. Or the ones that had DS remakes, I went with the DS remake. And then I think I got the originals for the other ones. But that's going to be a while away. I need to finish Dragon Quest VII first, and Dragon Quest VII is like the longest game in the series, I guess. Renders the caster invisible. Ooh, that's cool. I don't really see that being very useful for our playstyle, but it's cool. Anything else that might be worth finding up here? Like, we're on top of the robot. Is there... I don't know how much else there could possibly be. You beat Final Fantasy 1 on GBA? I have been told that that is the best way to play Final Fantasy 1. The Game Boy Advance remakes were just really good. I think that's it for this robot. I don't even know how we got up here. Like, I'm looking around, I don't see a door. Well, we're dead. We got fucking murdered. Hope you're happy, stupid robot. Okay, where are we? We're still at the one on Twin. Hi, are we always gonna come back to this one? But I'd much rather set my home port to the one at our house. Maybe let's drive back to the house and let's talk to the quartermaster real quick. Maybe he can, like, set which one we go back to when we recall. The NES Final Fantasy version was rough mechanically. I enjoy NES games. They are mechanically rough most of the time, but I think that's part of why they're fun. I think my view on old games was very much shaped by how many I played. My PSP had like hundreds of ROMs on it, and that's pretty much all I played. I only had a couple PSP games. Like, I had God of War, I think. I had Little Big Planet. That game rocks. One of the best games on the console. I am sure the NES version is not the best version. I played Dragon Quest 1 on the NES years ago, and that was so fucking grindy. It was grindy, and some of the puzzles were stupid. I'm sure Final Fantasy has similar issues. Yeah, call me what you want. I started playing Dragon Quest because I liked Hero and Super Smash Brothers. Magic worked more like Dungeons and Dragons. You just had a set amount of spells. That's kind of interesting. I don't really see that in any JRPG. Hang on. Can you, like, set this as my home or whatever? Can we make it so that it appears here whenever I... No? Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Oh. So I'm going to get every airship upgrade before we beat the game. That's just how it is. We're going to get every single airship upgrade. Our ship is gonna be decked the fuck out. How do I dock here? Hang on, I'm trying to figure out how to dock. We're so close! How do I dock? Oh! Wait, I saw it. Do I dock here? I saw the thing, it said space to dock. I saw it for just like a... Oh, there we go. We have to be right under it. We already bought all your upgrades. I think the war story... I think the war stories guy was in this house? Another consequence I'm a little worried about is the, that guy. I kind of set him loose on the town. And, you know, he seems to be helping them, but also he looks like a giant leech. So I am a little worried about that, but whatever. I really only freed him because I wanted to stick it to the Apostatic Union for putting a bomb collar on my neck and sending me into the Suicide Squad. You again, I got something for you. Is that, did you? Well, I never thought I would see that again. But you've done a kind thing for an old geezer. Grease guard. What did we get? Take this. Void ore. Don't open it here, not where any old Inquisitor could see it. That's void ore. Never built anything with it, never killed anything with it, and now I never will. But that's what it did for all the gods. That and our own blood and guts. A little bit of the stuff I kept back for myself at the end of the war, though I can't imagine why. Perhaps to remember it by, but now I have this. Goodbye. Okay, so we got 2 void ores. Which, hang on, where is the... Here we go. We have 2 void ores, but I want the Shroom Leaf Greatsword because it says it makes spell casting quicker and use less mana. However, I do kind of want to make a void weapon. We don't have enough Empyrean material. Fuck, how much do we have? I don't know how to check. Is it over here? Okay. Here we go. We have 1. We used it all upgrading the Empyrean armor back to full. Okay, well, with that, I would like to thank everyone so much for stopping by. I think we're gonna be live on Sunday again, but we're gonna do something different that day. We're probably gonna play Smite because I've just been playing it a lot, and none of my friends will play it with me, and I want an excuse to keep playing it. I think we're gonna try a Smite stream, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. We'll figure something out. I'll have a backup plan. Just like I did for Hitman. I think we played this instead of Hitman because Hitman didn't work. You can't stream the original Hitman game. I mean, I'm sure you can, I just couldn't get it to work. And this was my I'm panicking because my stream plan fell through backup plan. God, that was like 2 months ago now. But regardless, thank you so much for coming, everybody. I am going to call it here. Bit of a longer stream to make up for the fact that I was muted for the first 10 minutes on accident. I still am not 100% sure if I'm going to upload the stream where I didn't talk to YouTube, but I do think it would be funny. So we'll see. But thank you so much for coming, everybody, for real this time. I am very tired. I'm going to go to bed. Hang on, wait. While the countryside starves to famine, the merchants here are just as rich as ever. They won't let you root for... Just make... Oh, okay. I thought she was going to give me a quest. Yeah, okay. Yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. Oh yeah, check out the trailer for Entropy. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Hang on. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get rid of that for a second. I think we just saved. I think it auto-saved. And you said that was... Ignore TTV. That was there because I used to play Dead by Daylight. That's such a sad sentence. Can I just mourn for a second, chat? Can I just mourn for a second? Hang on, check this out. Hang on. Before we watch the trailer, I want to mourn. How do I check? I have 1,258 hours in this game on PC. And I have 2,000 more on console. It is so sad that I quit playing this because it's fucking broken and barely functions. If only it actually worked. This one? Hang on. 5,000 on Final Fantasy 14, 2,800 on Warframe. I also have like 3,000 hours on Warframe. I'd say the game I have the most hours with is probably Skyrim, because I've been playing it on and off since it came out. This one. It's this one. I found it. We just had to try all of them. Yeah, why is there no audio? Do I have Steam like turned down? Oh yeah, that is turn-based. Yeah, I'll play this. I'll play Entropy. It looks cool. I'll wishlist this shit. Does it have a date yet? Release date 2026. Man, that's like fucking 2 weeks away. It does look really good. To stop a demonic incursion, control your party of 6 characters. This seems like a tactical RPG. I mean, yes, this is clearly a tactical RPG. I have actually been meaning to play more tactical RPGs anyway. Like, I'm planning on playing Fire Emblem, because I feel like I haven't given the genre enough of a chance. I'll definitely play this. And the hanged man kicks, finds foothold, gasps down air. Untying as news he steps from off the stools to wake his children. Yeah, 2026. I like the art style. You know what this looks like? Dread Delusion kind of looks like Morrowind. This looks kind of like, what is it called? I don't even know. I have a memory of a game that looks a lot like this. I want to say RuneScape, but I know that's wrong. But I have a memory of like an early 2000s PC game that looks a lot like this. Probably like Fire Emblem or Final Fantasy Tactics, you're guessing. I wonder what they put in this world. Yeah, the world building is definitely a part of it. But it looks very interesting. Hang on, what else have you done? Lovely Hell Place. Yeah, you did Dread Delusion. And the Dread X collection. Create the PT for the horror project of their dreams. What is this? It's very positive. The trailer's kind of long, though. Sorry, I'm kind of worried about getting copyright struck. 10 visions of horror. It's like this is like VHS, but a video game. I like whatever the fuck that shit was, where he was like waving his hands around. I'm sold. Whatever this is, I'm sold. You know, some of these games look, yeah, like I said we have Haunted PS1 as like an I don't know what we're doing tonight game. This might be an I don't know what we're doing tonight game. Holy fuck, it's a Game & Watch. with those weird bugs. Ooh. There's like a survival game? What I'm wondering is, are these like short games or are these like full games? I mean, obviously they're probably short games, but they seem kind of like, I don't know, they seem a bit more full than other anthologies, if that makes sense. But hey, I don't know, maybe that's just how they did the trailer. Holy shit, Five Nights at Freddy's. There's a FNAF game in there. We have to buy it. See, this is the one I'm really interested in right here. Because this looks like an old school dungeon crawler. Shatter, and I have, like I said, I have vague memories of a game that looks a lot like this. Shatter? Hang on, we'll look at that one in a sec, and then I should probably actually go, because it's super late. I don't really have anything to do tomorrow, but I do need to watch the new Doctor Who spinoff, The War Between the Land and Sea, and probably also go to the bank. Because I don't have a credit card right now, and I can't buy anything. And yeah, that looks cool. You know, one more. Let's look at. Is it this one? Probably not. This doesn't look like it. What is this? I have no idea what I'm looking at. This is not the one, I assume. MG Shatter. I'm not seeing that one. Oh, that was one of the games in the thing. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, Shatter's part of the collection. Oh, so there's a couple of these. Okay, yeah, those are worth keeping in mind, I think, then. For the collections. Like, you know, it's just like an I don't know what I'm doing tonight, let's just play Dread X. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. All of these games are heart. He loves it. He said they were all heart. Games from Dread Delusion 2? Maybe. Hang on. Dread Delusion guy was Lovely Hellplace. What other games have you released? It just has the 3. It looks like only the first and second one have games from them in it. Dread Delusion is a fucking crazy first game. Can I just say that? I know these are technically their first game, but I imagine these aren't like, you know, games. These are like, you know, a lot. I imagine these are a bit shorter, more supposed to be beaten in one sitting. This is a fucking crazy first game. Like, I am quite impressed. How much time do we have in this game? How long have we been playing this? Oh my god, we've been going almost 22 hours. Oh, the game's gonna be short, I say. This one looks like a short little RPG, I say. Oh my god. But I do think we're almost done with the game, sadly. I'll drag it out a little longer, we'll be doing side quests and such, but I think we're almost done with it. And we'll keep an eye on the other game they're making. Hello, Amanda the Adventurer. And you said the other game they were making was Entropy. More for devs to try to get... Yeah. Like I said, I found Dread Delusion from a collection called Haunted PS1. Haunted PS1 rocks, by the way. Shout out to those guys for putting in way more effort than they actually need to for the actual collection piece. Like, I'm impressed, because it would be one thing just to have all of the games together, but they have it set up in this really cool way that looks like PS1 demos. And it really does kind of feel like scrolling through them. And I guess in the later games, they get like more complex and have games outside of the games. Buying the first Dread XP? I probably will once my card comes in. But I can't buy anything right now. Fuck you, bank. Regardless, it is now 1:04 a.m. as you can all see. So I am actually going to bed this time. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. We'll probably be live on Sunday. Probably. And I bid you all a great night. I am exhausted. Goodbye.